Hey guys, thanks for joining us. This is our June live stream. We're just doing a quick audio test, making sure you can hear us. So let us know in the comments, and we'll be back with you in a few. Hey guys, this is the June 2022 live stream. I'm here with Austin. We've got a bunch of stuff to get through today, some giveaways. We're going to talk about what this month's giveaway is. If you haven't already been there, if you want to jump ahead of that, you can just go over to waltonsinc.com/win. No, waltons.com/win, and find out for yourself. But it'll be up all month. We've got a great giveaway for you this month. We're going to draw last month's winner, and we've got a couple of little gifts, giveaways, whatever, that we'll do during the live stream. So lots of opportunities to win. Before we do any of that, so we have a social media person now, is Justin. A few of you met him on Instagram. He's doing all of our social media stuff now. So if you follow us, you'll notice that there actually is stuff going out on social media. However, we cannot post anything to our Walton's Facebook.
Gotta love Facebook.
They have determined that we were influential.
We're too large of an account to not be verified in some way, and so John or I or both of us have to be verified because neither of us are big social media people, and we're not verified. So we went through and did that process, have to upload like driver's license,
picture of the front and back,
and do some different things, and it's like, oh, we'll get back to you in 48 hours. That was like 10 days ago. It was over a week ago. I think it was the beginning of last week. Yeah. It's crazy.
If you notice, my face just got a lot less happy. Patrick turned off the air
John's
conditioning.
about to melt. Yeah. Well, I couldn't comfortably have a conversation with you two in the same room.
That's fair. I was probably talking louder because it was louder in this room than I assume it sounded like there.
Steven doesn't know what the prize this month is. Well,
the prize is to be announced. We know what it is. We released the sales and giveaway video today, right? Yeah, we did. But if anybody watching this happens to work for Facebook or know anybody who works at Facebook, hook us up because we've not had access to it for over a week now, like 10 days, something like that. And it's getting quite annoying. You can't use Agorapulse to our thing that we can post one place and it pushes it out many. Can't use that for Instagram. So social media guy is running around doing a lot of things. There is another social media thing. He convinced me to reactivate our Twitter account. So he's doing some stuff on Twitter now. I personally would never use Twitter, but whatever. And then he and Austin and Allie all ganged up on me. And Walton's Inc. now has a TikTok. So it's going to be mostly like fun videos, hopefully. I think that's all TikTok is. It's like little videos.
Oh, your limit is like 3 minutes. So
that's pretty long.
Yeah, I mean they're not. Typically, they're fairly short videos, but they can be a bit longer.
So I resisted a TikTok for a really long time. Austin loves it. So after we did it, I figured I should download it and see what it's like. One night I spent an hour just looking at a bunch of handheld footage of great white sharks that I'd never seen before. So I liked it for that. But then I never went back to it because it is a time suck beyond. It was an hour, and I was shocked when I realized how long I've been watching it. So, but follow our TikTok. Go pay attention to our TikTok. Don't listen to me. We are also going to give away a leather apron today. We did something where we had Allie take a picture in both the leather apron and the cloth apron. And then we posted it and let people choose what we were going to give away. And they chose the leather apron, which of course they did because it's more expensive. Talk pre-orders again. So we've got the Walton's 20 and the Walton's 30-pound electric stuffer available for pre-order right now on waltonsinc.com. We will have a video coming out on it. Gonna have to reset the brain there. We'll have a video coming out on it in the next week or so, depending on how things go. Also, the Walton's one-shot single-pass grinder, which I think once people see how it works, we'll sell a ton of those. I mean, if you're making cured sausage and you have a Walton's 12, 22, or 32 grinder, you're really going to want one of those. It makes everything so much easier. So much easier. But yeah, so those are all available. Willett Barbecue is back. So we have a list of upcoming episodes of Willett Barbecue that we're going to talk about here.
I complained a lot about this yesterday on the podcast. And so that episode will be released tonight at midnight. Is usually when it comes out, I think.
The podcast that's going out this week?
Oh, Friday.
Yeah.
Goes tomorrow.
It'll be sometime tomorrow morning.
Sometime tomorrow, no later than noon if I can stand it. So
okay.
Yep. But yeah, so that's basically what we have going on right here. In other news, I'm down to under 40 emails.
I'm going to say 40 pounds.
That's not bad.
Like, there's no way.
No.
I didn't know you were on a diet, dude.
Oh, I'm always on some form of a diet. It's how good that diet is. We never know. All right. So one of the things we're going to do is draw last month's winner. We always wait a long time for this, and there's no reason to. You do not have to be here to win this. Everything else, you'll have to be here to win. This is just for everybody who last month went to waltonsinc.com. It's going to take me forever to stop saying Inc. waltons.com/win and entered our giveaway. The prize for... Oh, that's the retail store. Too many giveaways now. We're too generous. Prize for the May 2020 giveaway was the 26-pound Walton's Walton's stuffer, not electric, sorry. A Walton's hat, some collagen casings, some seasoning, some seasoning shakers, and the Walton's word cloud apron. You might have to do most of the talking today. Apparently I had a strunk.
I maybe can. I've been fighting to get internet on my laptop. I had internet just till now, and I'm on the wrong network, so I can't access everything. But I at least have the comments
get that
pulled up, so we're good.
We've been fighting some interesting internal issues.
Yeah, it's all been John's fault. But
Literally none of it's been my fault. I think this is the only week where I've seen you in a bad mood, and I haven't been like, I bet you it's something I did.
It's been a rough week.
All right, winner is Mark Watson. So Mark Watson from Alton, Illinois. Congratulations. And Mark is the winning action on that was subscribing to our podcast. So congratulations on getting to listen to an amazing podcast and winning
an award prize giving podcast.
An award prize winning. Yes, I like that. Patrick, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. So Mark does not have to be here for this. This was last month's. All right. Patrick, how are we on our second camera?
Good. We got it all squared up. Did you want to dive
do it.
right into that?
All
Okay.
right. So, talking about what next month's giveaway or this month's giveaway is going to be. It is getting close to grill season, so we thought we'd give a Camp Chef Woodwind pellet grill smoker combo. This is the 36-inch one. We were going to be giving away the 24-inch one. It's just this is what we had out of stock.
Personally, I like the smaller one better.
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
Like, it heats up so fast. That's one of the things I love about my 24-inch. This does not heat up as quickly.
It's a lot faster, and it's a lot more even on the temperature from left to right, front to back.
I've not paid enough attention to that.
Holding
Okay.
the temperature, because I used to have a bigger model, and I swapped it out and
Did you
got
really?
a small one, just because
Because I told you to.
bigger model.
Listen to me.
Anytime you have a bigger model grill, if there's a smaller one, I'm gonna typically go for the smaller
Because
one.
I'm not cooking for that many people.
Yeah, and even if I am, like,
If you're cooking for a ton of people, you've
Well,
got
yeah.
the 500T.
here, yeah, but the Camp Chefs on the inside of them, they've got that second rack. Some brands you have to like buy a second rack. It
Yeah.
comes with it,
Right.
And so I'll cook a lot of stuff up on there, or at least warm something up on top of there. If it's like if I'm doing vegetables go up on the top. Fine, they don't need to be on the
No,
bottom
at all.
But
Absolutely wouldn't do
to
that.
actually fill up that whole thing takes a lot of food.
Almost never happens. Are you saying that not everybody has a job where they have just like a 500T work at their workplace where they could just use it whenever?
No.
seems
Most
odd
people
to
can't
me.
just go cook 500 pounds of brisket at any time that they want.
I was talking to somebody who works here earlier today, and he was asking me about, we got a new jerky gun, which we'll show off in a bit. And he's like, hey, does that do snack sticks? I'm like, it absolutely will do snack sticks. I'm like, the only problem is it's like 1.5 pound tube. I'm like, should be reloading it a lot. I'm like, why don't you just come in? Like, you have access to all this equipment. Well, you can use any of it. And they're like, that's a lot for me.
I'd rather have the jerky gun. That'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that will work as well. Patrick, go back over to that real quick.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
So somebody asked if it's the Wi-Fi model, and yes, it
they're
is.
all Wi-Fi models, I
Yeah,
think.
at least everything we sell that's Camp Chef is all Wi-Fi.
Here, let me pan up. Yeah, pull it that way a little bit. Because this model is well loved over the last few years.
So it's got 4.
Perfect.
Oh, is it going to come out?
Yeah, you could do that.
Sure. Okay. So it's got 4 probe thermometers that it comes with that hook right into the control box. It's got normally a wheel thing here, but
Oh, is that one not I have it?
we stole it for something else. But you're going to select everything from that wheel. It's a really easy to use system. It's got a really nice size hopper, and it's got an open or a glass portion here where you can see how many pellets you have without opening the top, because let's be honest, that's simply too hard to do. Nobody wants to do that. Like Austin said, it's got a second level. Grabbing the wrong thing. And this slides back and forth, so you can push it back and get it out of your way, or pull that forward and have all the extra room in the world. Now,
Well, you missed the best part. There's bottle opener down there, very bottom left.
is it weird that I don't really drink much when I grill?
I feel like my beer's already cracked open by the time I go,
Yeah.
there was a cool bottle opener I could
too
have
late.
used. Yeah, it's way
Yeah.
too late.
So while that is a feature, I wouldn't call it a selling point. What is a real selling point for this thing is what we're not including with it.
Which is...
And that is this side sear box, okay? So this actually hooks up to propane, right? Everything else runs on pellets. Don't worry about getting more of it. I'm going back to my seat. So the main body runs on pellets, but that side sear box runs on propane. And yeah, I would imagine 800, 750, 800 degrees, somewhere up around there. I mean, it gets screaming hot, which means reverse searing steaks is perfect. And that's how I'm planning on beating Tex.
I personally prefer the side griddle. So you can get it
flat top. Yeah.
You can get it with the sear box or a side griddle. I do the side griddle because you can still sear on that, and then I can put my cast iron pan on it. I can use a griddle. It's more versatile in my opinion.
Yeah, the griddle is just as good at searing as that.
Yeah,
It's not
because
even
when I think
close.
steak, I go to a Denny's, baby. You know what I'm thinking?
Well, they cook on a griddle. They finish on a griddle. I don't like I want the grill marks.
Oh, I could care less about the grill
I want
marks.
them. It's very important to me, and I can't explain why.
You could probably put grill grates on the side of it.
Well, you could do it on top of the griddle. I actually saw somebody do that. They get their griddle out, and they put the cast iron grill grates on top of it, and then do that.
Just to get the line. Was that just for aesthetics'
It's
sake?
just
though?
aesthetics.
You could probably take the griddle off and just cook straight on
Flame.
the grill grates.
Yeah, you probably could. Honestly, the griddle is more versatile, but they didn't have the griddle yet when I picked mine up. So I took the sear box, and I'm 100% team sear box now because that's what I have. And that's what's best.
Yeah, everyone's super pumped about it in the comments. They're saying, great giveaway, Camp Chef, awesome brand.
Yep. I am very, very big fan of Camp Chef.
Do you ever use any of the little adjustable knobs on it to move the heat shield, dump the pellets, or there's another one that I don't even know what it does?
I don't ever dump the pellets.
Ash clean out.
Very rarely clean out the ash because
The ash clean out on the bottom is cool. You just
easy.
rotate a little pot, comes out,
down.
dump it out.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yep. But no, I never change the pellets because everything I use is pecan, however you want to say it. I'm not interested in having this argument again. But no, yeah, it is absolutely an awesome giveaway. And bonus, if the person doesn't claim it, we'll give it away again.
Sweet.
So,
I put the odds at about 50% that no one claims it.
a couple of things.
Someone will eventually claim it. We'll give it away till someone
Since we
claims
deleted Twitter as an option for entering, it's gone down to about 1 in 6 how often somebody doesn't claim it.
Okay.
For a while there, it was every other one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
they're
finally went through our Twitter, people who entered through Twitter. I'm like, this is a spam account for giveaway. This is a spam.
And
What do you
they're
know?
saying-
Another spam account.
I
for
thought it was supposed to be
giveaways.
less than 5%.
Yeah. There's no bots on here. Okay. All right. So that is the giveaway for the month. For sales this month, we're also going after the grill type stuff because we are getting to that point of the year. Couple of things. We've got the Walton's 12 grinder on sale. That's not a grill thing, obviously. And the 20-pound meat mixer also on sale, but everything else is fairly grill heavy. We've got both the Mr. Barbecue plastic plate holders if you're doing a picnic. We've got duck fat. We've got the Camp Chef bacon.
Bacon me
Just
crazy.
gonna bring the whole thing over. Bacon and panini press. So if you want to make paninis with nice lines on them, or you want your bacon flat, this is all cast iron, heated up. Works perfectly. We've got the Nueve Legend gloves. These are silicone gloves that'll stand up to, I actually don't know the amount, but I've grabbed some really hot stuff with it before.
Most silicone goes up to 500. Should be good up to 500. Now,
Oh,
500.
up 425. Right up here.
Oh,
So
You
425.
can handle a whole pork butt with that.
I've
too,
definitely
so.
gone above 425.
Then we've got the duck fat. This is a spray that works a lot like your butter spray or Pam, anything like that. Bonus, if you have finicky dogs and they won't eat their food, if you spray some of that on it, my dogs absolutely love that. One of the things we're going to give away today is this hammer that Austin bought for us to put tent spikes in.
Wait, you're giving it away?
No, I don't. It was just in that thing. For
Dude,
some
I've been flipping that in this room for weeks now. I'm like,
for
what
some
is
odd
this?
reason, I've been pretending I'm Thor. These are Cameron's set of 50 fire starters. So if you do charcoal wood, those are great for it. I don't know why you would. It's so much harder.
I use a ton of those, and I don't have a charcoal grill at home.
You just start
fires.
Yeah, just so
You're the person starting fires around Wichita.
I knew it.
no.
No.
My friend the fireman has been looking
You know
for
who would say that? The guy that did it.
Yeah.
No.
If you deny it, you did it.
I use those. That I have a wood burning fireplace inside, and that is just so simple, so easy. Great way to do it.
Grew up having like an actual wood burning fireplace, and now I have gas. Like flip a switch. Even one of them has a remote, and it's just not the same at all.
I used to have a gas at my old house, and I wanted it, but the house we moved to didn't have it, and I was even contemplating like, how can I retrofit this and run a gas line over and do stuff. And now that I've used the wood burning one for a couple years, I don't want to change. I love it.
It's way better.
It's way better.
It's awesome. We've got a nylon brush. So if you're one of those people who is worried that the metal brush is going to come off and get in your food, nylon brush probably wouldn't taste great, but it's not going to cause the same damage. And then we've got the oversized Camp Chef spatula. So this is what I have at home. This is what we use here. And I think that's almost everything. We also have the Camp Chef Dutch oven, 13-inch. It is all cast iron. It's what I use to deep fry everything we do here in. I take the Camp Chef out on the back patio. I put this on the sear box, turn it all the way up. You can get oil well over 400 degrees. So then you have to back it down or it's going to boil over. And finally, we have the small retail size bag of the Flavor Crisp breading and batter. That's on sale. It's usually $2.99. Taking $1 off it, making $1.99. Our joke, I think it's funny at least, is that it's like drugs. You buy the small amount first, but then we're going to get you hooked and you're going to buy the big 5-pound bag. Because Patrick is he's pretending to laugh back there. But we just did deep fried chicken thighs with that. And oh my God, it's so good.
I hate to give John compliments, but yeah, it was amazing.
Good. Like, it is exactly what you want fried chicken to taste like. And I really do think like the breading is amazing, no question. But I've done it before with and without the little marinade. And with the marinade, 100% better.
So one of the things that Flavor Crisp advertises to use it on is corn on the cob. I have never had battered corn on the cob, but I am so doing that.
I saw that. That's like one of their last things they recommend. I go, oh, lead with that. I think people would get a kick out of that. So
yeah.
You see corn on the cob super cheap there for $3-4, which is like, I don't want it. But if you have this, make a whole thing out of it.
Yeah.
I don't like corn on the cob.
Well, not yet.
Oh my goodness. You don't like corn on the cob. You don't like mashed potatoes.
He only eats 2 things all day, so we found that out on the podcast. So.
This
is true.
For the most part. All right. I have not looked at chat since we began. That's
they're giving
terrible
some great.
job.
They're telling us to
Terrible
don't let
job.
Austin near New Mexico with his fire starting.
See? Other people can see it in you.
Everyone's
There's a certain look that a firebug has.
I am definitely a pyro. I won't deny that, but I'm not starting the fires.
Okay. Yeah, see, Roof C says, I only use my Twitter account for entering giveaways and contests. Well, we don't have it as an option anymore, so you're not doing that to us.
We got a lot of entries.
We have a
that way,
ton of ways to enter. You can enter a ridiculous amount of ways. Matt says, I went to the store last Saturday in hopes of catching John or Austin during the week. Yeah. That's funny. I was here Saturday. I came back in Friday because I forgot to turn something off. Don't worry about it. And then I came in on Monday. You were here Sunday, weren't you?
I was here Sunday. Yeah.
What's this?
Gary Ty says, get the hell out of Cali.
Just leave every state, guys.
So, We are doing, we're going to be representing, nope, that's the wrong word, sponsoring the World Butchers Challenge this year. It's the first time it's ever been held in the United States. It's in Sacramento.
Well, that's a weird city to have it in.
Is it?
Well, I mean, considering, like, you don't think, oh, man, the butcher capital of the U.S., Sacramento.
There are some really good butcher shops in California. Like, when we went to AMP.
That's right. The guys that kept winning were
Yep. Those were California guys.
Putting them on the map.
I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
they need something to do ever since the Kings left. So
some of it, I mean, you just have to remember there's a lot more people in California than
for sure
any other state. So, yeah, there's going to be more stuff like that.
Kings are not in Sacramento anymore?
Who knows?
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I had no idea if that was true or not. But that's September 2nd and 3rd. So we're sponsoring them. We're going to send some equipment, some other stuff. So, yeah. And it seems like a really interesting organization and probably something that we should have been involved with earlier, a long time ago. They're speaking to our customers. So, whatever. We're doing it now. I just did 6 pork butts over Memorial Day in my pellet smoker, and I had 2 separate smokers over 2 days. Would like to have had a larger one, but one normally fine. So that's Sinister MD. Yeah, if you're doing 6 pork butts, I could do 6 pork butts in my Camp Chef 24. Probably have to move them a little bit, but you could do it.
Probably.
No.
Be tight, but it could be done.
Dustin says, still need a live audience for these podcasts.
Speaking of that, Michael is asking, are the Willet barbecues going to be live? That could be interesting to maybe do one or two of them as a live stream. Live. Yeah,
I don't know about all of them.
I think we've done a Willet barbecue on a podcast once.
We did a recipe for disaster.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, because we can never find the tofu brat, and it's during some random live stream.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yep. I don't know why we did it that late, but it was really, really bad.
We were thinking it was going to be a recurring segment, and then we went, you know what? We don't have time to make
We do not have time
terrible.
For this. Yep. Jay Smith, I don't know how long ago this was, but he says, I got to run out the shop for about 10 minutes. Don't draw anything until I get back. We should definitely draw something. Let's draw something real quick. We're going to draw nothing big. We'll just draw seasoning and jerky.
Cool. They're asking when Bratfest is this year.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
What have we posted?
We can't make a Facebook Live page.
So have we...
Kind of just word of mouth on this kind of stuff. So maybe if you want to do another overview, since I think we got some new people joining us maybe.
Okay. Let me flip over here then. So... Instead of doing a steak cook-off, this year we're doing what we call Bratfest. We are doing that on August 20th. So if you're anywhere near the Wichita, Kansas area, put August 20th on your calendar. We do it, 1, to have fun. It's a big party, but then 2, it's something we use as a fundraiser for the Air Capital Flyers Special Olympics team of Kansas. And so basically 100% of all the ticket sales go directly to them. But then you buy a ticket, it's $10 to $15 to get in, and we're going to have like 20 different flavors of brats. There will be then whole brats you can get and actually eat as like a meal with some chips, potato salad, some stuff like that. Was this 2 podcasts ago that we talked about it? Yep, there we go. There's my list of stuff. So other stuff we're going to have, we don't have all of this actually nailed down yet. Some of it is, some of it isn't, but we're hoping to make it more of a festival and have things, activities, stuff for kids to do, family friendly. Hopefully have like a fire truck. Talking with what?
I made a mistake.
What do you mean you made a mistake?
Did you draw all the winners?
I don't want to fix it.
Can you delete them?
I think so.
We'll just have them up.
I drew all the winners.
Maybe that's the way to do it. They're
no,
already
that's
drawn.
definitely not the way to do it. I think I can just invalidate them.
I love it.
And
I love his
leave the first
confidence.
one. I'm going to be here for a while doing this,
Okay.
so listen to Austin.
I'll just keep talking.
Yeah.
Talking with the Kansas Highway Patrol to see if we can have them bring out something cool. We do have confirmed that the Sedgwick County Sheriff's Department is going to bring out their MRAP armored truck, which is amazing. It's got like a turret on top, and supposedly from
They're gonna let
people
me fire
I've talked to, I wish we could fire it, but At other places, when they've taken it, they've let people actually go in it, like sit in the turret. So I'm hoping that gets to be done at our deal, because I want to be actually up in the turret and act like I'm using it. But they said any emergency vehicles that we have to be in like a prime location to leave in case they need to use it. So if they have to use the MRAP vehicle, I want to know what they're going to do.
I want to go with them.
Oh yeah.
Ride along, guys.
As long as I get a armored vest or something, I would go with, because if they're taking that, it's something serious.
Yeah. For anybody watching on YouTube, make sure you go to waltons.com/live. That's where you can join or enter for the giveaway.
So other things with Bratfest, we're going to have some of the local conservation groups here, places like BHA, Ducks Unlimited, Pheasants Forever, National Wild Turkey Federation, Pass It On Outdoor Mentors. A lot of those guys are going to be doing raffles. I know at least a couple of them said they were going to be bringing a gun to raffle off. So there's going to be some good stuff there to take part in. Diamond Archery, a local archery store, whatever you want to call that. They are hopefully going to be here doing. They're a store, a range,
probably call them a range.
Anything, everything, yeah,
sure.
But they're hopefully going to be here with like a 3D target shoot and some stuff for kids to do. Hopefully we're going to have a snow cone stand. Still, I know we're still working on who exactly we're going to have come out for that. There's going to be a car show involved with all of this. Exactly what type of car show is still under determination. Talked about doing like a mechanical bull, something kind of fun and entertaining there. Maybe some sort of roping demonstrations, a band or DJ, something for music. And then one of the funnest parts, the reason that everybody here needs to come is we've got a dunk tank lined up. And John over here has...
As will other people. It is not going to be just me all day sitting in there.
John is going to be on there for at least some sort of time. So we'll do it. We haven't decided exactly how to do it, but it'll be something like for $5, you get 3 throws at it. The $5 will all go straight to charity, and you get 3 chances to dunk John into the dunk tank.
And just remember, when I'm saying awful things to the people who are throwing balls at it, that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh yeah. I'm sure you'll be heckling.
Oh,
but
good Lord. I'm going to pick people's insecurities apart terribly as they walk up.
Would you prefer hot water or cold water?
Ooh. How hot is hot?
Well, just say
like
cold.
Hotter than a hot tub.
It'll get
no. Then I would like cold water, please.
Okay.
But cold water.
That's fine. It'll be August.
Because I'm thinking we either can hook up some of our commercial grade sous vides in there and really heat up the water,
no.
Or we've got a lot of room in our walk-in freezer. We could freeze
ice?
Like some meat lugs full of ice and have huge ice blocks in there and chill that water down to like 30 degrees.
That'd be fun.
That would be entertaining.
Be game for that.
Travis says he has $100 for that.
I mean, that's too many. I feel like everybody should just be able to buy one round.
It's going to be unlimited.
What?
It's all going to charity. So
don't. As far as the brat portion of Bratfest, what flavors and different kind of? Aren't we going to grill up a lot and feed people too and all that? Does your ticket get you a certain amount or?
Yeah, so basically unlimited samples. There will be 20 different flavors. The flavors are Blue Ribbon, Philly, Supreme Pizza, Jalapeno Popper, Hatch Green Chili, Habanero Mango, Bavarian Oktoberfest, Apple Brat, Loaded Liberty, Jambalaya, Chicago, Inferno, Beer, Jerry's, Hot Buffalo Wing, Chocolate Chili, Greek Gyro, Feta, Swiss, and Sheboygan.
All in one.
Sweet.
We're going to combine all of those and make...
How many? What's the most we combined together before? Like 5 or 6?
I think 5.
Yeah,
Frankenbrat.
But then we won't have all 20 available in a whole brat for like an actual meal. We'll probably just do like 4 of them or so, the 4 more popular flavors. But that way people can try anything they want, or if they're just like, I just want to eat an actual brat, we'll have stuff to eat there.
I'm officially 2/3 of the way done fixing my mistake.
Nice. We'll also have, hopefully we'll have Shaken and Stirred. They've done our events before, and have them out bartending. Maybe we'll have somebody out from a brewery doing beer samples. What else will we have?
Gun raffles or anything?
Yeah, gun raffles from some of the local conservation groups. Some of our local commercial processors will be here giving out samples and also selling their products. I feel like I'm missing something, but just we're still trying to add more to it too. We're just trying to do as many fun activities, have as many different food options and things like that we can, so people can come out. It's from 11 to 4, so ideally we want people to come out, be able to snack on some stuff, eat lunch, and just hang out, play games, and just kind of enjoy the whole day. So
yeah, should be a good time.
We're expecting around 2,000 people to be here.
Ish.
So last year we had a little over 1,000, and that was still while there was some still questioning on COVID stuff and hesitancy there. But this year I think is going to be probably twice as big. It might not be quite twice as big, but I would bet that it will be.
The problem is the first name that came up only lists his first name. So whoever responds to this will have to in some way verify at least the beginning of the email they used.
One name?
One name. You want to watch for this? It is Dustin. Dustin from Kansas City, Missouri.
And what did he win exactly?
Some jerky and a seasoning of his choice, but he's got to verify the before the @ symbol of what email address he used. I'm slowly getting there. I'll be back in the game in a minute.
One of the other things we were going to do is for Bratfest, Big Al's going to come and do something with us. Big Al's just, nicest guy in the world. Just a car salesman that everybody knows and is super, super involved in the outdoor world, conservation, charity in general. He was actually at some sort of leukemia fundraiser a couple weeks ago. My wife and my sister went to, and they were like, "Big Al's here." I'm like, "No way." I made him get a picture with him to prove it. But he's going to come do something with us. Josh was going to see if he wanted to be a part of the dunk tank, and then let him choose which charity all the stuff from the dunk tank goes to then. But
yeah, he's a great guy. Absolutely.
He raises a ton of money for charity too. So if you know Big Al, make sure if you're buying a car, go talk to Big Al.
He's so well known in the charity community locally, at least, that they have something called Big Al Bash, where a bunch of the charities get together and throw an event specifically with him in mind. All right, so I am taking the first person and the last person, and you both won seasoning and jerky. The last person is Donna Cohen. So we're looking for Dustin, who needs to verify he is who he says he is. Doesn't really make any sense, but whatever. And then Donna Cohen from Pembroke. You guys both won some jerky that we made and a bag of seasoning of your choice. Or if you don't do jerky, sausage, anything like that, we will let you choose a couple Excalibur seasonings.
There's a Dustin in chat, but he says, "Dang, not me." So
well, then that's not him. Cheating. Yeah, I don't. Can I tell what his last name is? No, there's no way to tell what his last name is. So there's got to be a Dustin watching in some way. I think it was Mentors of some kind. So I use duck fat for a few things. One, I like to use it. Spray my pan down if I'm doing eggs. I just like it better than butter. Occasionally, I'll use it instead of a little bit of butter, finished butter on a steak right before I take it off the grill. Has tons of uses in any type of cooking you're doing, but just as a replacement for Pam or butter spray.
Need a little pick me up? Spray some right in the mouth. Bam.
Oh, that's disgusting.
He regrets it, I think.
No.
Not bad?
Yeah, it doesn't really taste.
You know how you can tell he's telling the truth?
You know what it tastes a little bit?
He said, no.
You know what it tastes like a little bit? What's the
Fat.
oil that like gets hard and white? Coconut
Crisco?
oil. No, tastes a little bit like coconut oil.
Mm.
A little bit.
Oh,
So, yeah, not bad.
You know what's interesting about those? There's a bag inside that can, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We took it apart once for some
Wait, did you really?
reason.
The
for some
it wasn't
reason.
spraying. It wasn't spraying, and there was no I think we even punctured it and said there's
nothing in there.
kickback
Yeah,
of
there's a
anything,
silver bag inside there.
but it still sprays very uniformly. Might I add, strong spray, but
I want to know when it's technically empty. Is it actually empty then, or can you cut
No,
open the can and can you
exactly.
get like the last bit out of it if there's
Oh
like
yeah,
a pouch? in
probably
there?
could.
100%. It's almost because it's the exact pouch that cheese comes in for macaroni and cheese. It's like liquid cheese, so to speak. But
All right, so I don't see Donna and I don't see Dustin. So real quick, winning these things does not preclude. Is that to stop you?
prevent.
Prevent. That's a better word probably from winning anything else. So if you're here, just wait.
Exclude. You did prevent and exclude combined, I think. You said
Okay. It's a real word, I think.
I could live with that.
I fell asleep. Did I miss the giveaways? No, we've started doing them, but not. You haven't missed anything yet. Okay, I went all the way back. I don't think it is.
There's a couple questions in the comments about Bratfest. So eventually we will get a web page up. Did we get one already? Or
For
Bratfest?
no.
On our site.
Oh, you? Oh no.
Okay.
We will have one up.
Yeah, eventually we'll put something on our site. It'll be just like waltons.com/Bratfest. So we'll have some more information out in a little bit. Maybe hopefully by like next week or so. We'll see. This week has been kind of crazy, but we'll get that out shortly and list all the details we have there and updates as new things are coming because, like I said, we keep trying to add stuff there. But Mitch is asking if the zipper vacuum bags work on a non-chambered vac sealer and do you get a good vacuum before the bags zip shut? So the side of the bag that has the zipper is actually already sealed and closed. You put food in through the bottom of the bag, seal that, and then you rip off the top, and you can get into the bag, and then you can zip it back closed. So.
Yep. Can we talk about Mike Nicolo's comment? I've seen Austin dressed in camo with a box of Ohio tip matches.
What are Ohio tip matches?
It just seems like matches that are designed to burn things down. Feels like we have maybe some evidence.
I thought he was quoting a movie I never heard of. I go, what is this?
No, I think it was a reference
Yeah.
to you being a firebug.
Well, I'm going to say picture it didn't happen. So
Well, he says he's seen one. No joke there. What is that about? No joke there, but this one was started by Forestry Service. Oh, we're talking about what I talked about. Sorry. I guess I kind of derailed it there for a while.
I'm jealous of Gary. Gary is walking
I saw
around his
that.
property shooting
Yes.
prairie dogs with a bow right
Oh,
now.
That's amazing. So, coming up over the next couple of weeks, maybe months, depending on how much time I can spend on it, on Meatgistics, I'll probably be talking. I've finished purchasing everything I need for my AR build. So, I'll probably post regular updates on that.
That's accelerated reading, right? Your AR
Yes.
bill?
Yes.
Yeah. What are you going to start with?
Accelerated reading.
Where the
it's
red fern grows,
556 pages, or could be 223 pages. It's either one of those. Works either way. Works either way. So Jeff Tooley's new to the live stream. Thanks for joining us then. Somebody said Snapchat somewhere. Is Snapchat still around?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that went away when like Vine went away.
No, it's still there. It's
This
still,
is
it's
why
still
we
really popular,
need-
but it's still like
It's because it's sold to one of the bigger ones, right? Like one of the bigger players. Well, years ago, I think they sold it. The two guys that initially made it. It's owned by one of the bigger ones. It's just
I don't think so. I think it's
pretty sure.
So Kathy Callia asks, is that at our location? So I assume we covered that Bratfest is here at Walton's in Wichita. Neil C says video of John on a mechanical bull. I feel like I would like destroy that.
no.
I feel like I would do awesome at that. I bet you I would beat anybody else here.
Deal.
Oh,
Let's
you know
go.
how to do it.
I was built to be a bull rider. In,
How is
in
that?
another life, I was a bull rider.
You were at one point built to be a marathon runner too.
Yeah, I guess I'm no longer built to be a
There
bull
you
rider.
go.
I'm way too heavy, but
Oh, is lighter easier?
oh yeah,
No, I'm not gonna do well at all. then.
less inertia as you get thrown this way, thrown that way.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like shoulder heavy anyway, so maybe I wouldn't be very good. Lobster cooking water, that seems mean. So the gun raffle, Tony, last year, Pass It On and BHA both brought rifles, and somebody else brought a handgun. I don't really care about the gun raffles anymore now that Walton's employees can't win it. So Austin made that rule, which I find very unfair. My wife will thank him, though.
Well, she can't win it either.
Tony Peralta asks, did you guys make, first of all, great last name.
We've talked about that guy before.
Okay, because of the last name? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see that and not comment on it. Do you guys make it down to New Orleans for Hogs with a Cause festival? No, I don't really know much about it. Let us know more about it. Sample of guns. We almost got to go fire some random guns this weekend, but something got canceled.
There's a comment in here from Kim. I remember seeing something earlier and got sidetracked, but she was asking if we were going to be in Iowa in a couple weeks. I don't have any plans unless you surprise me, but that's where AMP is this year.
No, we're not going.
But so John and I won't be there. You'll see, I don't know how many commercial sales guys we have going this year.
Maybe we go up for a day.
I would assume that we probably have 7 or 8 guys.
No, we're not
going up there. But
yeah,
I don't plan on going this year.
Nope.
Let's make it double digits, dude.
Sorry, guys. We've had too many things. Like, I've traveled more this year already than all the other traveling I've done here combined, probably.
That's also when the Pass It On golf tournament is.
So definitely not.
So I still need to talk to you about that.
I'm in if we need a fourth or whatever.
I just haven't done anything else on it. Just need to figure out what.
Have you figured out how to enter? Echo 6 Flesh says, have you figured out how to enter the giveaway yet? I do have somebody coming who's not like a family member or something, but it would be dishonest. And dishonesty and guns are not a good mix. We actually talked about on the podcast that's coming out tomorrow. Well, we'll let listeners of the podcast. We had a small, quick, little ethical discussion on person-to-person sales. So, whatever. But we'll leave. That's called a teaser. Has Dustin or Donna responded? Has anyone seen them?
No.
I haven't seen anything.
Ted Frodema, sorry, says, I'm not Donna. So that's helpful. Thank you, Ted, for eliminating yourself from suspicion there. I'm here if I want anything. You didn't. Thanks for joining, everybody. Upper right-hand corner of the live page. Look in the upper right-hand corner on live page for entry form. Yep, that is where you enter.
Yeah, I think you get an extra entry if you like the video, too.
So the zip bags are still $3 million.
No.
They're 3.5, 2.5?
It depends. If they're non-chambered, they're 4. If they're chambered bags, it'll depend. They could be 3, 4, or 5 mil. But almost.
But your standard zip bag for a chamberless is 4 mil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Almost all non-chambered bags, whether it's our brand, another competing company's brand, everybody uses 4 mil. Why? I don't know. That's just industry standard.
They're calling one of us Edward Scissorhands, and I don't know which one.
I've done Edward 40 hands.
Really?
So Drew Bradley says, I would like to see Edward Scissorhands on a mechanical bull. I don't know which one.
Gosh, I'm trying to even. Edward Scissorhands. Well, you don't look like him. I mean, maybe.
Joe Hell, what's going on, Joe?
Is it with your giant knives or something? I could see that, but.
Could be.
The sword, yeah.
All right, now.
Your love
Nobody has accepted those winnings, so I'm going to repick both those wins. All right, repicking for Dustin. Replacement winner for Dustin is Amber Borland. Amber, let us know you're here in the chat. And the repick for Donna is somebody. William Murphy. So we've got Amber Borland and William Murphy. Let us know you're here. We will get you written down. Then I'll contact you tomorrow. We'll get your choice of seasoning, and we'll get you some jerky sent out. Again, winning that does not mean that you can't win anything else. Something's going on in Massachusetts. We've got a bunch of entries from Massachusetts.
It's wicked awesome up there.
It's the Celtics. It's because the Celtics are, everyone's in Massachusetts is finally in a good mood for once.
They got to cook something this weekend,
kidding.
yeah.
I went to school in Massachusetts. I grew up a huge Boston fan, so Boston is actually a great city. Have I ever told the story about Halloween in Boston?
No.
So I went to school just out. I'll make this really quick. I went to school just outside of Boston, and we had a friend who lived in Boston just outside of Southie. So we went to spend Halloween. It might have even been the night before Halloween, whatever. We went to his house for it, and we were just sitting outside on the steps. All of a sudden, the dudes from Baseball All-Star. Remember the movie The Warriors? Baseball All-Stars? You ever seen the movie The Warriors?
They're called the Baseball Furies. Though.
Baseball Furies. Sorry.
Sorry. Well, someone was going to gripe at us in the comments.
And it would be you. They like painted their faces half different colors and like wore baseball outfits and had bats, and like that was their weapon.
Was it a real gang?
It felt like 20, 30 guys walking up the street. It was probably like 10, but Southie has a reputation that's well deserved. And we're like watching these guys, like nobody say anything. One of them looks at us and goes, "You guys should go inside." I was like, Yep, yes, we should. We're out of here.
And then they had like a dance off the second the guys went inside. Dude.
Channing Tatum came running in from the side.
Oh man.
All right. Did either William or Amber?
I like all the comments you guys have coming in today.
Amber's here. Awesome. So, Amber, I'll go ahead and email you tomorrow, and we're looking for William.
She said, I like jerky and new seasonings.
So, Drew Bradley was calling me Edward Scissorhands because of my knives.
Sweet.
Oh, it's home. I already brought it home.
The
my
sword?
Tuna sword.
No.
I had to.
Are you going to get more use out of it there, though, than here?
No, that's gone into my weapons room, and there it shall stay until it's needed.
Well,
Yes.
you need to buy another one then. One that's one for the weapons.
I
room,
really
one for
almost gave it
active
to you
use.
when I saw how much you liked it. You had just had a birthday. I was like,
Oh no. I couldn't. I'd feel so bad about that.
all right. I don't see William. We'll give him another minute or so. Did you draw the slicer yet?
No.
What was last month's giveaway?
26 pound?
Wasn't the slicer? Yeah. Last month's
I don't know.
giveaway was the 26-pound stuffer. But that sounds vaguely familiar to me. Hold on a second here, fellas. Make sure that
Someone's asking what's William's last name?
William's last name is
Shakespeare.
Yeah, and the month before that was the chambered vacuum sealer, and that person claimed it like instantaneously. Murphy. So William Murphy.
Yeah, that guy was kidding about the slicer.
Oh, okay, good job. You totally had me thinking we had forgotten to do something. Nope. The other winner was William. So William Murphy. Unless, Jody, you're talking about something else. Wood Butcher has a question mark, but I don't see another comment from him.
Well, speaking of butchers, I feel like we kind of went off on a tangent when we were talking about not the Olympics of butchers.
The
but
World Butchering Challenge.
Do we know exactly what the challenges are going to be?
So it's I think it's 6 teams of a few guys. I'm sorry, I don't know exactly how many guys are on each team. They have to break down a half a beef, a half a hog, half a lamb. I think it's half a lamb, and like multiple chickens. They get rated on speed and quality of cuts.
Wow. And
So
that's the competition. That one thing.
That's that part of the competition. There might be other
Might
ones.
be others. Okay.
This whole thing started in the most Australian way I can imagine. It started in a field by an Australian guy challenging a New Zealander, saying, "We're better butchers than you," and they did it literally just in the middle of a field. and it's now like 15 countries, and like, it's seems like it's
Arlene's having a meltdown. She says William Murphy is her husband 3 different times. Yeah.
Arlene,
we can figure that out.
We can figure this out. William Murphy is my husband.
Yeah, we're not trying to ignore you, but
he's not on YouTube.
Love it. Yeah, this has happened before.
It has happened before. This is not the only time. All right, you want to draw your leather apron?
I don't have internet. So
I'm drawing your leather apron.
I knew that.
You can draw the leather.
He's like, you said earlier, you're like, I have nothing.
Do you want to? You can hook up to mine.
No, I'm gonna fix it. It's not gonna take.
I don't
much
think
longer.
you are.
Yeah, so Echo said, William's my boyfriend.
I'm William, and so is my wife.
Now she's like, this isn't my real name.
Oh, what is that from?
Oh, man.
I'm so and so, and so is my wife. It's a Mel Brooks movie. I'm almost sure.
Okay, Arlene, you can prove it first of all by not capitalizing any of your stuff anymore, and then
Dale Holland.
I think he'll send you an email to confirm.
Yep, we'll get that figured out. Arlene, you're all good. Dale Holland, you won the leather apron.
Jesus, Arlene.
Arlene, you're good. You're good.
I'm starting to think she's full of it.
Ugh.
Maybe she wants us to type back.
Good call. Actually, she hasn't in a while, so I think she's good.
All right, sweet. All right, what else we got?
We're looking for Dale Holland. Dale, let us know you're here. We will go ahead and get your... Yep, there you go. Dale's here. Ooh, that felt good. I see why you like giving away leather aprons. Funny story about the leather apron. The first thing we did with my tuna slicing sword from Dalstrong was I chopped in half the watermelon. He's like, yeah, now put it back in its scabbard. And as I turned it this way, I totally hit myself with it, but I had the leather apron on, and I'm almost positive that saved me from getting sliced.
Yeah.
Because I did just like very gently hit one of my knuckles. I might be Wolverine. My skin grows back at a ridiculous rate, but like just gently brushed my knuckle, and all the skin came right off of it. It was super sharp before some people hit it on a cutting board. 2 people I know well, both. Nobody's making eye contact with me.
I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it into the cutting board. The cutting board hit it.
James, so it depends on what we mean by schedule. We are going to be sending out a monthly email to everybody who pre-ordered the electric stuffers. Unfortunately, there's a slight delay. So we were expecting them I don't remember when in August, but they will now be here September. So unfortunately, slight delay. Anyone who did order them, you will get a monthly email from us with any status updates on it. 1, because we're required to do that. But 2, also, we just want to make sure everybody is kept up to date. So
there's so many things, especially when I pre-order, and then it gets delayed for a month, and you're sitting there like, I think they just took my money and didn't even, and then you have to find a flagged email that you did 6 months ago, and then hope that their customer service is any good on email. But
why is he giving away our business? It does not seem like
I don't know.
Well, it's such a pain every time.
All right. Ooh. Nope. James, I'm assuming you ordered, so thank you for that. There was one guy, I can't remember who did it, but the first day everything went on order, no videos on either anything. They ordered the one-shot and the 20-pound stuffer. So I emailed that person, because at that point, all you're hearing from us is like what we think about it. You haven't seen it. You haven't nothing on it. And to trust us like that does feel good. Feels nice. Thomas, the one-shot video is not up yet. Hopefully, I think we would have had it this week if we not had as many technical problems as we did internally. But we made some changes, and we just had some snowballing stuff off of that.
Did you read Dylan's comment?
Dylan Walton?
John cut himself? Exclamation question mark, exclamation question mark, emojis. How much does our work comp and liability insurance go down if we decide not to retain John's services anymore?
I liked it better when he was in Europe.
Yeah.
That was better. That was mean comment, Dylan. No, I deserve that. I deserve that.
Arlene, you'll probably receive an email within the week.
Yeah, we won't. It will not go out today.
Yeah, the guy that sends them's right on camera right there. So.
I probably shouldn't put ice in that cup. I assume that's annoying to listen to. Yeah. All right, let's talk about what the upcoming Willet barbecues are.
Ooh.
Okay. You want
where's
to do
the
something
list?
first?
I just need the list.
Oh, it's on the obviously today's date 11/1.
What do you want to start
Oh,
with? One that you are looking forward to, or one that you're
No,
terrified
we'll just start at
of?
the top of the list. They're
Okay, cool.
mostly all equally horrible. There's a few like ones that should be good.
I was looking for podcast notes. So if you want to hear a longer
Breakdown,
discussion,
argument of this.
listen to the podcast that comes out tomorrow.
That was a decent portion of it. All right, so number one, we've got fairly basic rattlesnake. Then we get a little bit more exotic with yak tongue. Tongue's not that odd.
Gross, but I could live with it.
Right, yeah. People eat tongue. Then there were several different species we could choose from for brain. And
None of which are good.
all of the Waltons, well, some of the Waltons are big fans of llamas. Llama's a lot like an alpaca, so I chose alpaca brain. I wasn't really thinking of Austin at this point. This is more targeted at Allie, their sister. But alpaca brain. We're going to have a whole episode with just different types of bugs. Crickets. Austin is pushing back very hard against tarantulas, but people do deep fry tarantulas. I don't know that I'm actually going to be able. There's a couple on here where I think I might actually get Austin to sub out. But he's just like, no, I'm not doing that. He did. I thought I had a chance of making you not coming in the room when we did the beef testicles.
Oh.
But you went right through that. No problems.
By the way, those were delicious.
They were not.
No.
They
Dude,
were not bad.
I had like 3 or 4 of them.
We
What are you
deep
talking
fried
about?
them. They were good.
The breading was amazing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The rest of it was horrible.
Wasn't bad. See, Patrick and I are going to survive an apocalypse.
I'm like, look
You'll
what
at
I
least
found.
you'll get back down to your marathon.
That I don't have to eat for at least 6 months. I got enough weight stored up.
Great way
Then
to
we're going to
stay
do
in shape.
chicken hearts. Not really that uncommon. I mean, I can buy those at Dillon's. Then we're going to do a sourdough bread. Somebody brought up cake on Meatgistics, but we already did cupcakes, so we feel like that's kind of close enough, or that is close enough. Twinkies, because a smoked Twinkie just sounds freaking
I
delicious
thought
to
you're
me.
like, cake is too close to cupcake, but, but Twinkie is an Italian.
My bad. They are very similar. But we're still doing Twinkies, because I want to.
Definitely.
Then we're going to smoke some water, freeze it for ice. Then we're going to do beaver tail. Now, part of the reason I want to do that is because up at that BHA event, I had beaver tail meatballs, and they were the best meatballs I've ever had. Camel.
I'm looking forward to camel. I think that
Patrick's very interested in this. Say why you want it.
I don't know. Did I even give a reason?
Oh, yeah. You said it was probably the closest you could get to horse.
I said that about zebra. But,
zebra.
But now that we said that.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got an interesting
The only reason I
factoid
say this is
for-
because I know it's illegal to eat horse in the U.S., right? Or
I think it's-
very frowned upon.
I think you can't butcher it. But I think you can order the meat.
But
I
camel
believe.
still alone, it's just like whoever even thought of eating camel, right? So that one seems
I'm sure somebody in the
Pretty
desert
interesting.
at some point. Then iguana, squirrel, which whatever. I've hunted and eaten squirrel before. Turtle, which seemed like a big divide. Like Patrick thought that was the weirdest one or one of the weirdest
that
ones.
one sounded like the grossest to me for some reason. But almost because I've heard of other people eating like a roadkill, like turtle soup or something,
Yeah.
or stuff like that. So I don't know if it was. I have no like I associate it with almost like frog too. I think that would be just as gross, but I don't know. No clue.
Frog legs aren't gross.
Convince me otherwise, John. I don't like, dude. I don't like mustard. You're talking to the wrong guy about.
What?
I faked my bite of the pretzel brat we had last week. I was like,
Because
"Did
we
you
put
see that?"
mustard on it. When you
Well, it's not that I also ate lunch too.
Sure,
So it's one of
sure.
those like, but yeah, I was like, I don't want this flavor right now.
Once Patrick's full, he's done. Like he will not eat.
Yeah.
I do not stop eating when I'm full.
Well, it's not that. Well, like what it is once the meal is done for like an hour, I've even used the restroom and stuff, and it's like completely done, and then like I'll be sitting there chewing on whatever bite you give me for 20 minutes. My body just rejects it.
Just doesn't want it.
Yeah, but then you take 2 looks at me, you're like, dude, come on, you're eating. What are you talking about?
I just eat until all the food I want is gone.
Yeah.
When I think of turtle, I think of Dwight from The Office every time because he gave
He
the
looks like
turtle shell crackers as a gift
Oh,
for
yeah.
Pam and Jim's wedding or something. All right, then we've got zebra. Interesting thing about zebra, it's 1/10 the fat content of beef. It is leaner than pretty much any other meat. Then we're going to have like an under the sea episode. We're going to get eel, lionfish, and shark. Now,
we get in trouble by playing like the Under the Sea song from Disney during that.
No, we just have to give a commentary on it, and we're good. So
okay, yeah, he's actually right. I could sing it in my.
you just have to pause and go. You know what? This part right here.
Oh, what's his name? What's the guy who played Sebastian the Crab?
Oh God.
Really famous singer.
I have no idea.
Is it Harry Belafonte? Somebody like that.
I've never even heard.
I'm just doing my best impersonation of him.
Nice.
Problem is lionfish looks like it's going to be hard to get, so they might sub that out with parrotfish. And that's unfortunate because I really want to do the lionfish because we talk a lot about wild hog, how that's a problem with an invasive species. And lionfish is an enormous problem all over the Caribbean, however you want to say it. I'm done arguing with people on how they want to say things, like all up and down the coast of Florida. So at one point, I know there was like an attempt to get bull sharks, like teach them to eat lionfish to try to help take care of it. So if we could teach people how to eat that, seems like it would be a good thing. But yeah, so that's what we've got coming up for YouTube or for Will It Barbecue. Maybe we'll do 1 or 2 of those live because that could be fun.
I think that would be entertaining.
Could be a good time.
What is going on in the comments? All right, now Arlene's saying she's the girl from earlier too. Now she's saying she's Donna Cohen. No joke.
Seriously?
I promise you.
No, that's not happening.
That's too sus.
Yeah, nope.
All right, well, you know what, Arlene?
For one, we've already axed that.
Oh, okay.
That's already gone.
Oh, gosh. I am claiming my prize. Well, anyways. Yeah, some people have actually had camel. One guy says in Saudi Arabia, smoke it up there.
Makes sense.
Camel. Let's see. Turtle soup's pretty tasty.
Ooh, we can't do soup.
Yeah,
Gotta
that's a
be
great
barbecue.
point. Yeah. Ooh. One year, Minnesota State Fair, they had ostrich burgers.
Which problem?
We can't do soup. We've done. You're talking about doing water and turning it into ice. We've done ice cream. We've done other things.
He just views turtle as he wants like
he doesn't want to do
the full cut of protein on it, right, instead of the soup.
Yeah, I want to like grill it.
It's called Will It Barbecue, not necessarily.
Fine, I want to
grill.
smoke it. I want to barbecue it.
Barbecue is grilling, smoking, everything. It's
a
all
loose
Not
encompassing.
soup. Barbecue certainly doesn't encompass soup.
But well, that's the point. Is we do weird things.
Type in barbecue soup. I guarantee something pops up. So
I'm worried something from us will pop up. All right, I drew another winner. You can't look at it, but I need to know what they won.
Drew Bradley is eating squirrel, possum, muskrat, rabbit.
Possum was on there,
raccoon.
Drew.
He said it's all in his freezer.
Not eating rodents.
Yeah. Nutria was on there too, but
No.
there was too much pushback. I didn't want to eat possum. I just didn't.
Yeah.
I think that's one we all agree on.
Finally. So what did this person win?
Can I choose anything?
You can choose whatever you want.
John's truck.
I'm sure we have more valuable things in here.
Man, you can't put me on the spot like that. That's so difficult.
Well, I mean, there's all sorts of like standard things. They could win jerky and seasoning. They could win a knife. Actually, no, they can't win knives. Knives are too hard to get right now.
I'm gonna say a Meatgistics t-shirt and a hat.
Okay. All right. So, winner for Meatgistics t-shirt and a hat is Heidi Simon. Heidi, let us know you're here. Oops. What did I do here? There we go.
And it's gone.
And
Well, then never mind. I'm too intrigued by stuff that like would derail us.
Go ahead.
As a show. No. It's about comment stuff.
Okay.
I always have to stop myself. Yeah, smoked fish, really, really good stuff.
Possums are not rodents, so you're good. It's close enough. They're all.
They eat so much. All
Yeah.
those crazy
all right,
bugs and stuff.
who is that? Who is AD? Oh, it's Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Boudreaux.
So, funny story. My driver's side door has a problem, so I go in and out the passenger
For like
side.
a year, right?
Not a year. That's a huge.
I don't know. Your like outlook on time and how long
Yeah.
things are is really, really
It's
bad.
really bad.
Well, like I said, Rachel's been here a year.
God, that's insane.
So that's what I'm saying. It was before she got
No,
here.
it wasn't.
Oh, sure. When did it start?
No,
Maybe
I
we
think
can
it
pinpoint
probably
it.
started, I would say 4 months ago.
Oh, really?
I'll talk to Andy.
No.
Yeah, no, Andy.
It's only this year. It was
I know.
into last year or something.
No, it wasn't.
I feel like
I highly doubt it.
Well, I guess because it would be cold, you would know when
Yes.
when this happened. I guess
Yep.
so.
Yep.
Just add a year to it, and then everyone's right.
Doesn't it still technically kind of work though? Because you said you got out of it yesterday, day
Oh,
before.
yeah, you can get out of it. You just have to, like, I don't want to just open it and let it go because the bottom, like, brace came loose and the top one seems like it's going.
Who needs doors, really?
Who needs doors?
They
I
look real-
agree.
On this side of town, they'd look at you pretty crazy. Come down to my side of town, they'll like it. They'll go, hey, yeah, look at that.
Listen, my wife and I have been through this a few times. She wants me to, first of all, the price of trucks is just absolutely out of control. I'm not spending that money on one right now. Two, like, I don't know how to say, like, I live in a nice neighborhood in a nice house. This, like, keeps me
Level.
grounded.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. It's
totally.
like, no, I don't.
This is just transportation. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sometimes you need stuff like that. I call that my house. This is just for living. There's nothing extravagant
Yep.
about it.
No.
Heidi's here.
Awesome. Okay. I should be keeping notes about who won what.
You really should take the doors like off your truck.
I've
and
thought
just,
about
just
it. Trust
put,
me,
like,
I've thought about it.
Like the little webbing soft
Yes,
doors on them.
I've
It'd be
considered
amazing.
it. I've
It's
considered
like
it.
the mullet of the truck.
If you get another vehicle, you're not getting rid of that one, are you?
I mean, yes, I definitely would. The other thing is you can't lower. Well, you can. It's difficult to lower the tailgate since I broke the snot out of it. So I have to really maneuver it in there. All right. So first winner was Amber and William. They won jerky. And I've got coupon codes.
Coupons?
Coupons?
Lewis said Arlene's real name is Heidi. It's great.
Dale won a leather apron. And Heidi, shirt and hat. Okay. No, we don't have like a, because last month's was claimed. And we gave away the 50-pound mixer, and we gave away, yeah. Huh, interesting. It's been a while since we've had, like, not had, like, a big live thing to draw.
That PETA equals people eating tasty animals.
Yep. That's a good one.
That was E-Riv.
I'm sweating now, Patrick.
Your chairs.
I know. I
Making
know you
so
can
much
hear it.
noise.
I know you can hear it.
We need to set a day and just go. Would we get new chairs in person or just get them online?
I just buy them online.
We need to get them custom made. We know everyone else that custom makes everything. Do we know a chair guy?
Not that I know of. I'm having a chicken emergency. Chicken keeps trying to peck each other to death. So I'm out of here. I hate when they ruin my meat.
Oh, you're supposed to get those little blinders that chickens have if they start to compete with one another. Have you seen those? I promise
seen
you
the
this
glasses.
is yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
Yep.
so that they don't feel intimidated by all the other ones or
I thought
something
it, like,
crazy.
Gave everything a certain hue.
Well, I
Is
think
that what it
it's-
is?
Well, yeah, but
Okay.
then beyond that, why is it? It's tricking them into thinking something. So
When I eventually move out to the middle of nowhere, I'm 100% getting chickens.
yeah, I I don't have a want for any of that. When I see people with like, oh, I want a goat or I want chickens, or I'm just like, no, I want to sleep in on Saturdays. I don't want.
Fair point.
I don't want that
Fair
stuff.
point. Fried pickles are good. I 100% agree with that. I've seen a lot of talk about different like types of diseases some of these wild animals carry or animals carry. Just don't bring that up now. I'm already having enough problems. I don't want to give Austin any more excuses to push back on this.
I'm gonna fake bite a bunch
Possum
of
is
stuff.
cleaner than rabbit. They just look ugly and untasty is all, but it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I read it's actually very, very clean. Recently, though, I read that. So
I thought possums are the ones that like
they eat ticks.
they
transmit leprosy.
No, that's armadillos.
They clean themselves often or something. They only eat like bugs. They're not ravenous like I think a lot of people assume that they are because of the false hissing and stuff like that. But once again, it's the person that made that video that I watched was a possum lover, so there was a bias involved somewhere.
Absolutely. So. Real quick, one more story about travel. Met these Australian guys when I was on my honeymoon, or Australian couples, a guy and a girl, and got to talking about the differences between the U.S. and them. They're like, why do you guys hate possums so much? They're adorable. I'm like, possums are disgusting, like hideous looking creatures. And so we were like kind of arguing back and forth. Finally, on the last day, I got my phone to connect. I was like, this is what a possum looks like. We're like, oh, God, no. Like, that's not what our possums look like at all.
Oh, wow.
And they showed us a picture of their possums, and they're pretty
cute and cuddly.
Yep.
And, wow, there's lost in translation between us and them.
Possum's lifespan is only 1 to 2 years. Fun fact.
Probably because they get ran over so often.
We did barbecue cream cheese, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll post a link to the Meatgistics section where we have all of our.
What's great if you're using cream cheese a lot, you need to buy our Terrapin Ridge Farm stuff. We have jams. They mix in super well with those. Yeah, like not just regular ones either. Like what's one of our more popular ones? Like I saw when I was out of town actually on my travels recently at gas stations, I saw Terrapin Ridge Farms almost everywhere. And they had a few flavors that we did not have. I think I took a picture of it. If you guys give me a second, I could maybe bring it up and we could discuss.
So you got
this.
apple maple bacon jam, berry bacon jam, bacon jam. You got the habanero. Is it habanero mango?
There's a raspberry honey mustard.
Oh, where's that?
There's a creamy chipotle pepper dip, pineapple habanero. Yeah, they do like mix the sweet and heat real well, and then we find if you fold it in with your cream cheese, whether you're doing it on jalapeno poppers or just anything you want that little extra oomph, goes perfect with it.
All right, so there is a list of all the Willow barbecues we've done, but yeah, no, cream cheese was a really good one. Oh, possums eating ticks is a myth. Really?
Everything we know about them's wrong.
Interesting.
I don't even think they're real. They're the birds of this year.
Thomas Jackson's doing keto. Yeah. I've got to get back to intermittent fasting is what I have to do. Oh, the air came on. I can feel it just slightly. Problem is that vent is mostly closed.
Dude.
Life of Brian. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm Brian, and so is my wife. When they're up there. Thank you, Will. Thank you. That was going to bother me for quite some time. Okay. Coupons. Did you give them out already while I was talking? Okay. So we've got a couple of coupons here. There are 2 that are limited, and then there's one for everybody can use. All right. So the first one is good for 10 customers. It is good for 10% off and free shipping on orders over $75. Okay, so that's good for 10 customers. Then, if you're doing a bigger purchase, you can get 15% off and free shipping on orders over 300. And that's only good for 5 uses. And then everybody else can get 10% off and no free shipping, but that's unlimited uses. So if you don't get one of those first 2, you can still get something. Quit asking me questions. What?
You have an automatic one set up. Is that supposed to be there? It says it's not active.
Oh, no. That was a test.
Okay.
You
I
can
would delete
we
that.
can delete that. Yep.
I'm just confusing myself with it.
I noticed earlier. Can you see if the jerky gun's actually on the sales page? I think it's just supposed to be 5 off.
Yeah, it's on. Well, it should be on. It's got the sale.
It is not.
I knew it.
Well, we'll fix that now. Yeah, real quick. That's what we should give away. No. On social media, our new social media guy will be doing a giveaway on one of our social medias, and the prize will be.
And he just leaves. The prize is, I'm out of here. Spread it on.
The new Walton's jerky gun. So, have not in the past been huge fans of jerky guns. They have their place, but I am very interested in making snack sticks with this because this does come with an actual snack stick tube. It's like, I would guess 8 inches long, so you can fit a decent amount of snack sticks on there. And this presses very, very smoothly. So I think it's going to work well. I just don't know about like holding the tension on correctly and doing this. I think you'd still have to move it too. So it might take some getting used to actually make snack sticks with this, but making jerky with it is a breeze.
Came out super smooth.
It did.
I mean, the video we did of it, yeah, it's almost, especially with a jerky gun, to make it look clean and on the first pass and stuff, it was with minimal fuss.
So
Definitely
part of that
yeah,
is just there's a
easier
lot
than
of
our
things
last one,
I'm
too.
better at now than I was when we first
Oh, is that, yeah.
tried to film
Experience,
things,
yeah.
for sure. And that's definitely
Just getting comfortable and just, yeah, let's rock
Yeah.
it.
There are things like it wasn't Boudin. It was a Boudin that was like my nemesis. I had to record the video 3 different times.
Yeah. It was Boudin.
Well, and then there's like certain movements that translate well to video. You have to be confident no matter what you're doing. If I'm filming like an 8-second little B-roll thing, it's just like you can't be jittery or like second guess it. You got to just go for it.
Yeah, and I'm not always good at just like normal or like human movements.
No.
Sometimes I suck at it. All right, so jerky gun is now on the sale page. It's $5 off.
And that's a great way.
And those are in stock now. I think.
We got people saying June 2215 isn't working.
What was the rules on that? Because it looks like it's set that you have to order $300.
Yeah. So the 15% is if you order you have to have a minimum of $300 in your cart.
Hear that, guys?
So if you don't have $300 in cart, use the June 2210. That one is like $20.
Oh,
or
that's
something
cool.
like that.
Craig says he uses his jerky gun just to get the stuff left over in the stuffer, like the little last
Nope.
little bit. That's kind of.
Or, I don't have any with me right now, but the stuffer flushers.
Stuff for flushers.
We sell a ridiculous number.
But then
of
he
those.
takes that and then puts it in the jerky gun.
He takes that and then puts it.
He uses the eggs, puts it, gets the meat,
Okay.
and then he throws it in the jerky gun to then make whatever's left over. So
Wouldn't you just be able to push it into the casing though?
no, we haven't done it where you keep the casing on. Well, maybe.
I have.
Well, I'm assuming he doesn't have the eggs then.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Yes, that makes sense. All right. I want to draw one more winner, but I don't know what it is. Tell us what you would like to win. We'll find out if we are kind and generous today or sort of bitchy. Yeah, we carried those. We got those in February. The stuffer flusher eggs. Take a guess at how many we've sold. If you're within 20, I'll allow you to veto one of my decisions from whatever they decide they want from a winner. You have to be within 20.
Okay. So we originally.
Oh, he's
Well, how
going to
many
do
we
smart
bought?
stuff.
trying to help.
Oh, how many we bought, and then we rebought. It depends on how many we've sold out of the what we've already rebought. I'm gonna say we sold like 175 of them.
Oh, wow. Did he crush it?
He's within 2.
Whoa!
Sweet. Well,
And for us who do about this is like our 6th or 7th guessing game, that takes the cake there.
All right.
So what's the real number? Was he 2 off?
It was 173.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I knew it was 173. I just didn't want to say it
Oh,
because
little.
I figured you would think I'm
How'd you
cheating.
know it was 173?
He's staring at it right now.
Because you already had it up?
I had already looked
Oh,
at it two
okay. Well, then
seconds
forget it.
earlier.
Then you don't get to...
So you
No,
were
no.
acting right there?
Absolutely not, Bob. Bob says the obliterator.
Where's his Oscar
Not a
at?
chance.
I had no clue.
All right, so I see grinder. That's a little too big. I see leather apron. That's very, very reasonable. Knife, very reasonable. More jerkies, very reasonable.
Technically, you could say Austin's dead wrong because actually 3 eggs come within an order of the eggs. So
You didn't say eggs. You said how many stuffer flushers.
That's fair.
Oh, did
That's
he
fair.
really?
We have to go with
the
this.
stuffer flusher's the unit.
The pizza seasoning. So average American, if anyone who wins the jerky stuff can choose that. I assume you're talking about the Supreme Pizza bratwurst seasoning. I assume.
Oh, just to clarify, technically we have actually sold 175, and I was actually right on the dot, not meaning to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did we just sell 2 or something?
Because there are 2 that are on order right now.
Oh,
that,
whatever.
haven't actually been
already-
adjusted out, but they're pending shipping.
Well, they were bought and paid for though, right?
Yeah, bought and paid for.
175.
So Amber says the cut-resistant gloves, that's actually a really good one. We should talk about and sell those more. Do you still have the video of when we dropped it in the...
Blender?
Yeah,
I
so we have
got
these
it on my-
NXT gloves that we put in this ridiculous high-speed blender and tried to blend them up, and there was not a scratch on them. Leather apron. Leather apron. I mean, see, we don't have a big cutting board right now.
What's a big cutting? How big's a big cutting board?
Like a big wood cutting board?
Like thickness
No.
or surface area?
I imagine surface.
We have the 24 by 30s, but they're the flexible ones.
Right,
I
yeah.
mean,
I wouldn't consider that a board. That's a mat.
yeah. They work nice. They're just not the same as a board.
They are not. Pizza peel. I used the June 2210, but was charged shipping.
Do they have to actually choose a free shipping option,
Yeah, it should say 0.
or does it
No.
make like economy 0?
It
or
makes
does
economy
say,
0.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're doing it, choose the $0. Brian, I'll find your order and we'll talk.
Do we have a preferred browser for people to buy from, or we're all supported equally?
I'm sure he's going to say Edge.
It doesn't matter. Everybody's similar enough anymore.
Just in case anyone was
Girth and length.
coming into problems.
Oh, Jeff wants the everything but the meat sign in the background. I don't think I'm giving that up.
That's a one-off.
Yeah, that is the only one of those in existence.
Is that from Michael?
He did the letters I had left over of that, so we put it
I
on
want
the
to
backing.
if we upgrade to a TV though, that would be cool. But one that obviously wouldn't have glares and or lines on it. So
Yeah.
Wait, for back there?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
we
what
could
he's
do
talking
that.
about.
because then you could
get-
change it for each different segment we do.
They have what they call the frame TVs from Samsung. That would work well. They're specifically designed like as a matte TV, and they look flat. I mean, they look very flat.
Interesting.
Hold on.
It might be worth looking
Mr.
into.
T. Shep says the June 2215 doesn't work at 500 still. Let me see what's up. Because I did test it before we did this because...
That'd be the coolest. Imagine doing a recipe right there, and it's just you have a TV and you just can stare at it while you're on your range or whatever.
It'd be sweet.
All right. I've got lots of stuff in my cart. Take off that coupon.
I think we should change Todd Seymour's name to a $100 gift card. I feel like that's the only thing he comments every week. Joking, Todd. I see your stuff all the time.
$0.
It worked fine.
No, didn't work at all. I'm bad at coupons. I've always been bad at coupons, but I checked first.
They want John's knife collection.
Come for it. I've got 2 hungry dogs that'll...
How many knives do you have? Just 2 in your collection now? like ones that are in the collection of knives. You have the Dowel Strong, and then you have the sword. What else would you add to your collection?
Well, I mean, I'd also add the wood-handled chef's knives there. I've got a 12-inch chef knife at home, and then I have multiple just like carry knives.
What's the? This one's
I'm
more of a
working on
question
You
for
distracted me.
I know what's wrong.
the people in the comments. How do you prefer to display your knives, on a magnet strip back
So do
there, or do you get like a capuche knife block?
That means I did it on the other one too.
Because I feel like knives are like, I'd love an array of that to just look really cool in my kitchen, but I figured some people, you know, especially the wives out there, go, I don't want knives on the wall. So
I love the magnetic racks. That's what I used to have, and my wife made me take it down, and we have a capuche wood block now.
That and the awesome trash can these ladies could have in there. I'm pointing off camera, obviously, but this thing just keeps going and going and going.
I at least have the long opaque trash can in my garage.
That's a perfect selling
Okay,
point.
it's working now. Very sorry about that. I did not stack the rewards. I tiered them. So I only did that on the 15. The 20% should be working. I wonder how hard you think, like, do you think you could knock me out with that?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you just keep going. You could end someone with that.
It's solid material.
It only takes one good one.
Yeah.
It's used for driving metal stakes into hard
Fair enough.
dirt.
Fair enough.
It's modeled
Yeah,
after.
my hand is stinging quite badly,
It's
actually.
like Leatherface's
Quite badly.
mallet.
But yeah, no, I apologize for that. The 15% coupon should be working on orders over $300 now. Sorry about that.
Any recipe books? Nope, but you just head over to meatgistics.com and check out all the
one giant recipe book. We've been adding to it every day for years.
We even have
videos, write-ups. It's just not in a book format.
And there is actually a section that is like user recipes. All right, gonna draw a winner. Before I actually hit draw, what does everyone think? Leather apron I saw a ton of. Knives I saw a ton of, but I really don't want to give away a knife just because they're really hard to get right now.
When are our knives due in?
Are like the Walton's knives?
Yeah.
Not for a while.
Oh. I was going to say if they were going to be in like this month.
No.
You see what Sinister said about the magnetic knife thing? He says it can magnetize your knives, and so when you sharpen them, it actually can hold and pick up filings that then you can accidentally transfer to your meat when cutting.
Well, so yeah, I mean, I absolutely have seen that. Always wash your knives after sharpening.
Nice.
Like, that's interesting. I never knew it was that was
Yeah,
making,
I never like
making
the fact that
the filings stick to it.
like it I guess constant.
We're stealing that, and that's going to be a meat hack.
Ooh,
Very
love
good
it.
job. We will give you credit.
Yeah,
Probably
you guys
not.
got any other meat trivia and or information
Right?
that
Yeah,
we don't know
dump
about?
it on us. Let us know. All right. So what are they winning?
I mean, so many people ask for a leather apron. I think you got to do a leather apron.
Okay. Leather apron, and then I'm going to go stand in front of the air conditioner.
Jay Smith says 8x12 zip vac bags are $74.99. He goes, I need a penny more for a coupon.
What's the cheapest thing we have?
Do we have meat stick stickers on mine for $1?
I think we still have.
There you go.
Hold on.
So if you type in
Yep, they made it.
sticker,
Oh, it's 49 cents. If you type in sticker, there's a Meat Just Stick sticker you can add to your cart for 49
add
cents.
2 of them.
All right, we've got the winner.
No, they're out of stock.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that. Hold on.
There's probably-
Add get $1.99. Get the
chicken on the run.
The chicken on the
run. Yeah.
That's actually worth it, yeah.
yes.
That's a 1 pound bag of chicken on the run.
Or not
breading.
chicken on the run. Flavor crisp.
Flavor crisp.
No,
yes.
so I talked to Pat about it.
Well,
They're not going away from chicken on the run.
yeah, but this one is just labeled flavor crisp.
But it is chicken on the run.
yeah.
It's the same thing. All right, so I've got a winner for the leather apron, and it's from Trenton, New Jersey. James Lampkey. James, give you about 5 minutes. Let us know you're here. We will email all winners tomorrow. Magrack will make a piece. So, since I'm sure I don't have to worry about my wife watching this ever, how much is too much to spend on your AR build? I'm curious about like what people's budgets would normally be. Now, granted,
Is this just the gun, or is it
optics.
Yeah, attachments and stuff too.
Ammo included, or that's
No.
You can spend $2,000 easy.
Okay.
Because like you can spend like $700 to $1,000 for just a basic gun, and then you're going to spend that much on attachments.
Okay. Okay.
I'll tell you how much I spent total on like my drum stuff if it makes you feel any better.
How much?
Well, over a decade, like $3 or $4 grand probably. So
Over a decade, though. That's not that bad.
yeah.
Echo Flesh says 3,800. Okay, so I beat that. Significantly beat that.
3,800.
That's what he says.
And you beat that.
Like no, lower.
Oh, okay.
Lower.
I'm like, holy crap.
No.
What did
No,
you
no,
do?
Accidentally. Oh man. But then that's one of those hobbies and or things that I have nothing to do with, so I have no clue about any of that. But
All right, so I'm going to be underneath Matt too. So okay, I'm feeling better now.
nice.
There's just I bought a lot of it from Right to Bear and a lot of it from Palmetto State, and then I was just like, I was looking at some of their. Granted, they're more like basic ARs, but they're literally half the price of what I spent. I was like,
Yeah, you got to jump on that stuff.
yeah.
But it's hard to explain that to someone who just hasn't read about your hobby for hours on end to it. Just like, no, this is a really good deal. You don't understand. You never find these.
Matt says we're talking 80% that'll now put you in prison. I mean, that is why I decided to get it. Cheap one for $445. Red dot. See, so you can do it down there. That's more what I was seeing, like the $500 to $700. June 2210 is not doing free shipping.
That one is that one over a
Should
certain
be.
amount?
Yeah, but it's very, very small.
Okay. Okay, I feel like people stopped asking about the other one once we said it was over $300. So
And stacked rewards. I'll fix that. Just because I never said an amount. All right, can you Moon River? Can you try the June 2210 again, please? Should be. Hopefully, it's working now. All right. Didn't add free shipping either. Why am I seeing free shipping on it when I?
It looks fine to me.
Right. All right. I will review every order. I can look at every coupon code order. I will review every order on it. Anyone who's doing the 2215 or the 2210, as long as you're choosing the economy, I will go ahead and take care of that. The Live 622 is not a free shipping. It's just 10% off. Rifle. It is giving 10% off and taking $2 off shipping. There's not an economy for $0. I don't know why it would be doing that.
Oh, yeah, mine doesn't actually work.
Why is it working on mine?
I don't know. It says my economy is $15.99.
When you're using which one?
June 2210.
everybody refresh. Man,
Right here. $0. Now that's June 2215. Give me a second. June 2210, amount off, $0 economy shipping. What do you have in your cart?
I have a meat mixer.
That's nothing. There should be no difference between these.
What do you have in the cart?
2 items, meters, and...
Two meters and a jerky gun?
Technically, I have 9 meters. I was testing.
Oh, you have a very large amount.
Yeah.
Oh, that's only free because you're over $500 and it's always free.
Oh,
Dude Von Dudenstad.
so are you telling me we're back to the not being able to do free shipping and...
Probably.
That stinks. All right, but we will stand by what I said. I'll go through and find any coupon orders that had that coupon code, and I'll have your shipping refunded to you because I'm stupid. That's why I thought I had that other thing figured out too.
Okay.
God, that's annoying. All right. Wait, we're supposed to be watching for James. Did anyone see James?
No.
Were you watching?
I can't wait any longer. I'll be right back.
We're gonna be done once I give this away. So I'm just gonna go through, look for a James. Any James doesn't know.
Any James. I got a brother named James. Let's give it to him.
Okay. No James.
Oh, Carolyn Barnett. What's up?
Okay. So just to put it in the chat, free shipping isn't working. I will refund your shipping for you since we said it would. So I will go through. I'll do it tomorrow and I'll do it next. They're good until next week. I'll do it a couple of times next week. I'll look at all the orders that have that coupon code applied, and I'll refund your shipping to you, as long as it's just regular economy shipping. James Bates, but that's not James Walkney. All right, I'm going to redraw James. Nope. Close, James. That is close, but it is not where the winning James was from. Come on, winners. All right. Steve Koch from Greensboro, North Carolina. Steve, let us know you're here. Wait. ND Mike says James is here, but not the right James, right? Not James Lamkey. I'm looking back through. No, I don't see any James Lamkey.
Echo's got a lot of boyfriends.
So just so that everyone knows, I feel your pain every time a gun is drawn that is not my name. I get very sad as well. Very sad.
And Ted said Donna is James. Now he's using her second alias's name.
Who is it?
It's just going back to that same joke.
Oh.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. So I see Koch. I'm from Wichita. I now call that Cook.
Coke.
Coke. What did I say?
I don't know.
I don't know what I said.
I thought you said
I thought I said Coke.
Coke.
Did I say Cook?
No.
I was thinking Coke.
They wrote Cook to confuse us, I think. Whichever one, but yeah.
I'm easy. Not hard to confuse.
It's actually Kosh.
Finkel is, or it's Finkelstein is Eisenhorn. Isn't it Finkelstein or is it Finkel?
Finkel is Einhorn.
Finkel is Einhorn.
And then Arlene says, I am not James. I don't know.
Laces out, Dan.
I don't know if I can believe Arlene because it's not capitalized, so I don't know. Just messing with you.
Steve's here. Oh, Steve K. There you go. That's why somebody's saying how to say his name, because it's him. God, I'm dumb at the end of the day. I'm not terribly bright at the beginning of the day, but by the end of the day, my brain's just like, let's not pay attention to
This is like
things.
9 p.m. for Josh.
Yeah, right. I'm ready to go to bed. Less than 4 hours, I will be asleep. So, all right, awesome. I will go ahead and contact
My
all the...
favorite part is when we're done and John peaks my audio by going, hey, hey, hey. Every time. I watch it, it just shoots right into the red every time. When he's done with anything. Okay.
I love it.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's great.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and see you next time. Podcast comes out tomorrow.
I think your voice sounds better like that.
Oh, disgusting. Terrible. All right. Thanks for watching. We've got a podcast coming out tomorrow. We are going to be doing the Meatgistics live streams starting this month. So that will be a Wednesday. I'm not exactly sure what Wednesday yet. And that's going to start at 5:30. We're going to determine what we're making ahead of time so people at home can get drinks, food. If they want to make the same thing as we're making, we can do that. So watch out on Meatgistics and our social media for that. Thanks, guys.